Today is October 25th, 2025, and today's about to be part 2 of the Texas Instruments stuff. We've got to go back and get some more stuff from Bernie and then take it to Montgomery Micros. I've got a cable this time. Let's go. Pink Floyd rules. I brought one of my TIs from home that I know works, even though I've never seen it with a good signal. I only had it on RF modulation. But 8-Bit Classics sells these, so I ordered one. And so we're gonna see if we can get a good signal with that monitor, and then we're gonna go through the rest of the stuff we got at Bernie's and test John's peripheral expansion box. Maybe learn something about it. So, here we go. There won't be any audio because the TI-99 4 monitor does not have RCA input for the audio. It's got the 3.5. So, we're gonna have to do without audio. Tube warm up a little bit. Okay, we have a clear picture. It's not the best picture in the world. That tube has seen better days. But we have a usable signal. Let's play with the peripheral expansion box now. All right, so we're about to check out John's peripheral expansion box. And from what I have learned since the last time I did this video is that there are 2 distinct models of the PEB. I did not know that. So I'm going to compare what all we got. John, yours came with a stink bug. We better get that outside careful. All right, John's is the 99.4. Okay, so 99.4 is push button. And let's look at the back. There's an edge connector coming out. I think that's the Floppy, isn't it? Mine have the rocker switches on them.
Oh, yeah. So it's 4A.
Ooh, sorry. No, it doesn't say 4A.
Oh, there's an expansion box on the front. Let's see.
Pop the top and see what's inside. Yep, I was right. Disc controller. John, the inside looks like it's in good shape.
For sure.
Now we got to put in the interface card. What I've still not figured out yet and researched yet is how you actually connect the drive. Blake, here you go.
Oh.
Yours has got a port right there. All right, we'll turn on the computer, see if we get a flash. Steady. Thought it was supposed to flash. I could be wrong. First of all, I think the disc controller needs to go into slot 8, so we're going to fix that. And I got an extended basic cartridge. And I might just put, if we can't access the disk drive, I'll put one of my extended memory cartridges in here and go into extended basic and do a memory size check. Okay, we see no possible way for this to go into slot 8 because the cable hits. So how in the... For now, why don't we just test a memory expansion card?
Yeah, that was nice.
Calling on our TI experts. Okay, well, I think from looking at mine, we just solved that obvious problem. Still gonna check out the memory expansion card. That seems like the simplest test before playing with aging floppy disks with moving parts, or floppy drives with moving parts. I can't type size because the Z button doesn't work. So always up against, there, I gotta. All right, let me check if that's the right numbers. Okay, so without the peripheral expansion box on, we get different readout. So John, I would say your PEB works.
I would say so.
All right. Now I want to test mine. And while I'm doing that, see if you can figure out maybe how to get that ribbon cable connected to the disc controller. And anyway, I'm going to grab my PEBs. Now I believe the data cable is connected on mine to the disc controller, but coming out of the back, I'm not sure what these Molex connectors are hanging out for. Yeah, I guess we're probably just going to have to end up taking these things apart. Anyway, let's check and see if I can get the memory to recognize, and I'll at least know that this box is working. I really hope this card works in mine because I'm all about terminal emulation and connecting to BBSs. All right, here we go. PEBs, PEBs, testing PEBs. Ooh, ooh. Why is he doing that? I went into extended basic and I don't think it's working right, but okay, so the drive, the drive has, wait, ha! I guess that's a good sign. Cool. Z button's getting a little better with the little hammering. I'm so sorry for the screen roll. Okay, well now, even with the PEB disconnected, size is just locking it up. I reseated the TI Extended Basic ROM module. That's what we used to call them when I was little. Let's see if I have better luck now with the PEB. Okay. That's what I wanted to see. Not that screen roll. Ugh. Stop that at once. Let's see what this does. Do your thing. Is it seeking? See, this is cool because when I was little, playing with the TI-99 4A, my granddad would never let me touch this stuff. Dude, it's working. You can hear it. Uh-oh. Unhealthy disk noises. It's finding some errors. Okay, now how do we load a disk? Okay, I'm obviously getting distracted here, and I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and test my other PEB that looked like it was in not as in good a shape as this one, and we'll play with all the disk stuff another time. So let's hit the other PEB. Okay, this is the one that has icky insides, as I call it. That's the slot that's gonna need some work, but I think I can still, the other slots look like they're okay. So I'm gonna drop the memory expansion pack in here, or card, whatever the hell they're called, and test the floppy on this one too. Then we'll see if we have 3 working, although one needing cleaning up, PEB units. This one has an IBM branded drive. All right, well, it's working. It sees the memory, and I noticed that light was red instead of amber, I think. So I'm gonna open up the disk manager and try to format a disk and see what happens. But I'd say we have 3 working PEBs. This drive does not sound good on this one. Yeah, look. It's red instead of amber. But it's going. Let's see if this is the same disk I was testing in the other one. Let's see if it finds errors in the same location. If it does, then we know that the disk drives themselves are probably okay, and the disk itself has bad sectors on it. Okay, well, it didn't find any bad sectors, so maybe that other drive needs servicing. So we have 3 PEBs, all with different issues, but for the most part, I'd say they're all working. All right, well, before we go down the road of trying to get floppy drives and floppy disks to work, I think the goal has been accomplished today of just testing the PEBs. That's all I really wanted to do. So this video's probably already gone a little longer than it should have. So anyway, I'm excited. I think we have more successes this time than failures. And so now I've just got to acquaint myself with how to actually access the disks, how to load programs, catalog the disk, all that kind of good stuff. So I've also got a couple of cassette tapes for these computers. One was my grandfather's for cassette decks. Another one I just got last weekend. So anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. Thanks for watching. Again, huge thank you to Bernie, and a huge thank you to Bo Mac. Have a great day.